Okay, so this will be the beginning of the second episode in the rebuilding of the Russian Empire campaign. And I think on live stream I have it marked as Scotland the Brave, so I'm just going to change that real quick. Real quick. Alright. Rebuilding a Russian Empire. Alright. Hopefully that saves on its own, I think. So now changed as the new series. Okay. So, legislative action is going to be our first move. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait. Because I'm going to wait to see if I can make those promises to those people. And then I'll see what type of legislative action I'm going to make. So I'll propose the legislation at the end of the week. Well, this is the end of the week, but the end of next week. Beginning this week, the first thing I need to do is deal with my intelligence situation. So, Secret Service, we have, first of all, terrorists. There's several terrorist groups here, which is, well, actually I'm going to deal with them later. Russian Mafia. Which, does Putin have ties to them? I don't know. So, I'm definitely going to try to infiltrate these guys, because I don't think Putin has ties to the Islamic groups. But does he have ties to the Russian Mafia? Anyone let me know. And will they be terroristic? That's interesting. Okay. So, first thing I have to do is manage my networks. And there's a lot of, I don't know why there's spies in a lot of these countries. I guess, some of these are NATO countries. What am I going to do in Canada? I'm going to leave the network open with, one guy. But I'm going to try to redeploy a lot of these agents somewhere else. Austria, I don't think I need to put anyone there. I'm going to bring this down to 1. France, I'll probably keep some more people in France. Let's keep bringing it down to 10. Germany, same thing. Indonesia, I don't need anyone in Indonesia. Why the heck would I have anyone there? I don't want to close the network. Iran, I'm going to need people. Israel, I don't think so. Maybe a few more. Let's put it up to 5. Italy. Actually, Italy is kind of neutral on that map, so I'm going to put that at 5. Japan, we'll keep them at 5. I mean, the only thing I can do is maybe, influence, an election and try to get a party that's more in line with me. So to have more favorable trade in these countries, I think. Turkey, I am going to keep the agents there. Ukraine, I'm definitely keeping the agents there. I want agents in the United Kingdom, but I don't think I need as many. I don't think I need as many in the United States. I'm going to bring them down to 10. So that leaves me 139 agents to redeploy into new networks. Let's confirm that, and let's go around creating networks. What networks am I going to want to do? Afghanistan, I'm going to stay out of Afghanistan. Learn the lesson from the 1980s. We're not going into Afghanistan. Not as the Russians. So, where is another area? Azerbaijan. We have a good relationship with Azerbaijan, so I don't think I need to put them. Let the rebels end in Ukraine, then invade Ukraine, because there's a big bug when invading other countries with rebels. Really? Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, so I'll let the rebels win, and I'll just maybe support the rebels. I think that's what I'll do. That's going to be my move there. So try to fund them, give them weapons, and stuff like that. That's what I'm thinking. Belarus, we have good relationship with them, so I don't think I need to put a network there. Let's see. Bulgaria. We have good relationships there, but I'd like to have some people there just in case. We can move the party in our favor, maybe. Go back. Okay, so we got Bulgaria. Keep going down the list here. Croatia, not yet. Estonia, we're going to put people there. I think I want to approach like political groups, right? That's what I would say. Okay. Interesting. Cities are controlled by the rebels. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks, Elfion. Sorry I'm going to be playing as Russia and maybe taking over some of your Baltic states there, but I'm also going to go ahead and play the OPEC conversion series as well. Just FYI. Alright, another network. We got Estonia. Next one's Latvia. Here we go. Latvia is going to be... There's Latvia. And we're going to try to approach political groups there. Who else am I interested in? I have a list written down of who I'm interested in. Belarus, Serbia, Montenegro. I gotta send some people there. Montenegro, because we want to make sure they stay out of NATO. Okay, sure. I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and conquer Latvia. Alright, so we got Montenegro. I think Poland is going to be important. Moldova. Where's Moldova? I gotta drag this thing down. Here we go. Moldova. Let's see. Micronesia. Do you see that? Micronesia is right there, but you can't play it. It's a faction in the game, but it's not a playable faction. So that was upsetting. Alright, Moldova. I already put the spies in Moldova, right? Approach political groups there. Montenegro. I don't remember if I did this. I just did this or not. The whole Micronesia spotting threw me off. Montenegro. Oh, I must have already done it. Okay. What else? Poland. Poland, we're going to send spies there. And Moldova, Bulgaria. I think I got Serbia. Serbia was another one. Just for I'm not going to put any priorities there. Just going to establish the network of spies. And assign agent number 1, and this one is going to the Ukraine. Because we're going to try to supply people with weapons, hopefully, in the Ukraine. And I should probably go to managing the group here. You know what, I'm going to send some more guys into the Ukraine. And we will make a priority of approaching terrorist groups. Okay. And I still have 100 people left, so I can probably redeploy a few more people. I gotta wait for these networks to be established, and then I can deploy more. Recreate the Soviet Union? I guess. But, Putin isn't really a communist, so something like the Soviet Union. A Russian Empire, for sure. Okay, which one do you want me to do? Do you want me to do the Soviet Union or the Russian Empire? Let me know. I'm saying Russian Empire at this point, because I don't think I want to recreate the Soviet Union. Alright, we're going to confirm that. And now it's time to move in... Well, actually, you know what? I want to increase some of the funding here to make sure these... let's increase the budget here just to make sure things go well. It's expensive doing this, because you're dealing with the Soviet Union, you're dealing with a much bigger budget, but I am going to try to... I do have to fight against terrorism, because that's an issue. Political espionage, military espionage, and industrial espionage. Oh, that puts me at 1.5 billion. That's huge, and I'm going to do a tax cut. I'm going to go for it, because this is going to be crucial early on. I don't want any of these agents discovered, and that's going to be that's important for early moves and the early strategy. That's going to be a week. Alright, that's going to hurt the budget. Now it's time to go ahead and play. And the first move is going to be to get legislative agenda. Yeah, I think I'm gonna create like something like geopolitically like the Soviet Union as far as size. That's kind of what my goal is, but I'm not trying to convert the country to communism or anything. I'm gonna stick with the conservative ideology and just try to rebuild, a Russian empire, not a Soviet Union empire. I think as far as strategy goes. Alright, let's go ahead and speed this up and get to the first meeting. Again, at the end of the week, we're going for legislation on taxes. Try to reform the economy. There were some other things that I wanted to do, but I forgot to write them down. Let's see. I redeployed spy networks, establish trade agreements is the next big thing. Okay, we got something going on here. Anti-terrorism, public finance, so let's see. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get out of that war. Alright, so looks like it worked out well in our favor. We got 0.84, a little increase in popularity.
You know full well that in our services, the empathy curve usually stays close to zero. However, I have placed my agents under surveillance, and I can assure you that after what you've done for them, you're in the good books of 98.7% of the staff. I would still be careful, though, to ensure this emotional disruption doesn't get out of hand. In the field, an emotional agent is a dead agent.
Okay. So the security agency likes this popularity index.
My informants report that the temperature in the streets regarding opinion or view is neither hot nor cold.
Okay. And this is what I wanted to do.
This is a complex battle. The enemy troops are hidden away in the territories they control, and it's hard to locate them.
That's why I gotta get out of that war. Alright, so we're gonna go to military operations and propose treaty abroad. I gotta get out of this Syrian conflict, and I'm gonna try to. We got both treaties here, but first we're gonna do the Syrian Islamic resistance movement. See if we can end that conflict there. Yeah, restoring the Romanov dynasty. That's what I'm going for. How do I annex? I don't even know how to do that, but I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna try to figure it out. Alright, we're still ticking. Alright, should have some meetings coming up soon. There's definitely fighting continuing in Syria down here. And, wow, look at Libya. Fighting going on in Libya. Yemen. See, I think if I play as Saudi Arabia, Yemen will be like the first thing I conquer. And then maybe Oman. Tourism complaint. I gotta write these things down. Alright, so I usually make a list of complaints as I play these games, just so I keep track of them. So, whoa, okay, hold on, pause here. Okay, so, Communist Party, will you drink champagne?
Do you think it's reasonable?
Okay.
You know, I'm in such dire straits.
Alright, no champagne. What about coffee?
No thanks.
Alright, she's not doing anything here. Now, what I wanted to do is try to make a promise. Oh, I can't make any promises. Ah! I was hoping I could promise them tax cuts.
For once, I agree with you.
Maybe she'll start liking me if I flirt with her. Alright, let's give her a compliment.
You're too kind. Other than that, anything else of interest?
I don't know if that helps or not, but that's enough of that meeting. What do we got here? Tourism. Alright, these are the complaints. Complaints. First complaint is tourism is complaining. So we gotta address something with tourism when we get a chance. Oil-rich country, huh? Okay, whoa, okay, I gotta slow things down here. Alright. Alright, that worked out. So we're out of the conflict with the Syrian Muslim Brotherhood.
We now have an electoral
Malkovich.
divided into regions.
Alright, I'll check that out later. I gotta get out of the other conflict. Jihadist Caliphate. I am done fighting you two. We're getting out of Syria. Pulling out. What do we got here? Alright, this is our first union meeting. Champagne.
That's not to be turned down. Thank you.
I know I can definitely negotiate with these guys, but can I offer them a tax cut? No, that doesn't say it on here. Oh, man. I was hoping there'd be that. Oh, look at that. I don't want to cut that tax, though. Instead of cutting taxes, I am going to promise... I'm going to look into that sales tax cut right there. Oh, man, I don't want to cut the... I wanted to cut the income tax. Let's see here.
Very well. What kind
39
of offer
hours.
do you wish to make us?
Let's make it 38.
Very well. We accept your offer.
Alright, I think I can make that cut by bringing down the hours you work a week. Then that might actually create more jobs. You think people would hire more people? I think companies would hire more people. All right, end that meeting. All right, I can't offer the unions a income tax cut, which is what I was hoping, but I can offer. Or actually, I wanted to offer them a company tax cut, but I can offer them a shorter work week. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do that, just to get them on my side politically. Yeah, I do like that idea, raising the financial transaction fee. I'm gonna include that in something, but not in the first tax cut. Maybe I'll include that in another bill later on. The first bill, I think I'm just gonna do cutting the income tax on the mid-income and lower income group, and cutting the company tax. But I like that idea. I'm nervous about the value-added tax because I've done that before in other campaigns, and that has caused some problems. But the financial transaction fee, definitely going to do. I might do the value-added tax. We'll see. If I do, I should negotiate it with those unions ahead of time, probably. But for the first month, I'm just going to stick with what I'm comfortable with, what I know, and then I'll try to explore some other things after. Because I want to get this popularity up really high. I want to get it up into like the 70s or 80s if I can. Alright, this has been about 20 minutes for the second episode, so I'm going to do a cut here for YouTube, but live stream, we're going to continue to go. Thank you for watching, YouTubers. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.